attacking not just the constitution but the very soul of this country. Baba Saheb Ambedkar, while rejecting the proposal to add socialist and secular, makes this very important observation, that there was no laudable objective behind that insertion. The only objective was to create a monopoly in politics, attacking not just the constitution but the very soul of this country. The forcible insertion of socialist and secular in the Indian constitution during the 42nd amendment was not the first attempt at introducing these two ideas in the constitution and making the constitution rigid. Even during the Constituent Assembly debates, a proposal was made to add socialist and secular into the country's preamble and the constitution. And this was categorically rejected by Baba Saheb Ambedkar. And the reason why Baba Saheb Ambedkar rejected this is very telling. Baba Saheb Ambedkar, while rejecting the proposal to add socialist and secular, makes this very important observation. He says the constitution is merely a mechanism for the purpose of regulating the work of the various organs of the state. It is not a mechanism whereby particular members or particular parties are installed in office. What should be the policy of the state, how the society should be organized in its social and economic side are matters which must be decided by the people themselves according to time and circumstances. Sir, yesterday many members from the opposition said that the Congress party introduced 42nd Amendment, socialism, secularism in the constitution with a laudable objective. Let me tell this nation and let me tell this august house that there was no laudable objective behind that insertion. The only objective was to create a monopoly in politics, monopoly for the dynasty in politics and monopoly in the economy, so that there will be no challenge to the Congress party's first family. This is exactly what Baba Saheb Ambedkar wanted to oppose. The idea was that by bringing socialism, by saying that there is going to be only one type of form of government, only one type of party, all type of competition was killed in the politics. Dynasty rule was perpetuated. And the idea was that politics will be controlled by the dynasty's monopoly and the economy in turn would be controlled by the state's monopoly. This vicious cycle, Speaker Sir, kept the country poor, kept the country hungry and kept the country backward. The cost for this thrusting of socialism only to keep the country poor and to perpetuate the dynasty's stranglehold on the country's politics cost the nation dear. In a paper titled The Price of Socialism, noted economist Swaminathan Iyer says that millions of children, let me read it out, Speaker Sir, that 14.5 million children would have survived, 261 million more Indians would have become literate, and 109 million more people would have risen from poverty line had we not approached our economy with this dogmatic approach. This, Speaker Sir, has been the contribution of the Congress party. Yesterday, there was a question of Arthik Nyay. I want to tell you what Arthik Nyay the country saw under, economic justice the Congress saw under, the country saw under the Congress party. Until Prime Minister Narendra Modi came, a large swaths of this country, a large population of this country did not have access to toilets. This was the kind of economic justice they had given.